viewers, you're welcome to another episode of the N.O.W show, your show for overcomers and winners. My name is Abosede Osho, your regular host, and today we shall be talking about global brand ambassador. And my global brand ambassador, Joseph Briggs. Wow, my guest on the N.O.W show. Joseph, welcome to the N.O.W show.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
It's really a privilege to be on your show this Thursday. Thank you so much.
Thank you for doing this with us. I mean, this is amazing. Truly amazing. Thank you. Joseph Briggs is the founder of JB Entertainment International, a music executive, artist manager, music promoter, stroke marketer, public relations, songwriter, worshipper, event organizer, media tour and brand consultant. He studied business management at Christ Apostolic University College, Kumasi, Ghana. Joseph Briggs has handled public relations for American top stars like Mika Stampley, Sister Winers, Charles Jenkins, Darwin Hobbs, Dietrich Haddon, Israel Houghton, and on, Erica Campbell, even from the group, there's Sheva Franklin. And in Nigeria and Ghana stars. In Nigeria, he has people like Eben, MC Abe, Joe Metal of Ghana, Swese Oteng, Koda, many, Dr. Sonny Badu. Through him, artists, producers are backed awards like Best Producer in Africa. Then Joseph Briggs has won for himself Best Music Manager Award 2020 at the Maranatha Awards Kenya and Media Choice Award at Gospel Touch Awards UK. Joseph Briggs is also the manager to the producer of the hit song Chinedum by Mercy Chinwo, who won Afro Gospel Music Producer at Beats Awards. Welcome with me once again to the N.O.W show, Mr. Joseph Briggs.
Thank you so much.
Wow, welcome. Wow, global ambassador, brand ambassador, from Ghana, which is your country, to Nigeria, to America, to the UK. You've taken over the world now, eh?
God has been good.
Wow. So tell me, how did you achieve this? How did you, in fact, before, yes, let's go with how did you achieve, how did you come about it? How did you even think about it?
Okay, so before I start, I just want to tell somebody watching right now, you have to watch the N.O.W show.
Wow.
But don't focus on your now. Focus on your future because God has something in store for you.
That's right. That's right.
The Bible says in Jeremiah 29:11 says, the thought that He has for you is of good and not of evil, to provide you a future and hope.
That's right.
So
I always say something that we're all on a journey. Life itself is a journey. We are all on a journey. But definitely our destination, we're going to arrive there once we hold on to God.
Definitely.
Yes. Thank you for stressing that. Yes.
So I actually started all of these things by embracing my faith and throwing away my fears.
Embracing your faith and throwing away your fears. Wow.
Because faith is God and fear is of the devil. Fear is devil. You understand? So I believed in myself that I could do things that I didn't even imagine I could do.
Wow.
One Saturday I was just walking on the street and I said to myself, the Bible says in Proverbs 28:7, it says, as a man thinketh, that's how he is in the heart.
That's right.
So I said, okay, I can do something for top celebrities. I can go international. I can work with celebrities. But I had to check myself. I said, I don't have the necessary profile to present to these people. And one man just said, just try.
Wow.
So how it started, I sent a message to Dietrich Haddon. I told him, I can do this for you, I can do that. I never believed that he was going to respond.
Wow.
So I just walked by faith because the Bible says Hebrews 11, so I said faith is the substance of things hoped for and evidence of things not seen. I embraced it. I embraced faith and threw away fear because fear is very dangerous.
Yes.
The Bible says in 1 Kings 19:1, it says, Elijah was a great man of God, but immediately he embraced fear. He ran to the broom tree and was asking God to kill him. You can imagine.
Yes.
So the magnitude of power that he had, he forgot about it because
that's
he
right.
fear.
All the past successes,
yes.
you know,
forgot
when
about
fear
it.
came.
So I sent him a message. I never believed he was going to respond to me.
Wow. You know something about just thinking it.
Yeah, just
the fact that you thought about it, you went into action. Whether you were going to get a rejection or not, you took that step and you sent a mail. Wow.
Because there's a saying that if you want to get to a destination, if you don't make a move, you're not going to get it.
That's right.
So I just had to make that move. Because when you move, you definitely move forward.
So I'm sure you're saying
you need to understand moments of valuable experience because you're choosing to focus on real win and reduce distraction. So I just made it. And I did the same thing for Darwin Hobbs. A similar message I sent to Dietrich Haddon. And all of a sudden he responded because I never believed. I just walked by faith.
Wow.
That's just it. And a lot of things almost everything about my life is just faith. Because there was a time I was just on Instagram. I saw a senior colleague of mine. I said to myself, let me reach out to this man. Maybe something will come out of it. I never knew what was going to come out.
Wow.
I just reached out, the man responded. We started having a conversation. Sincerely speaking, I had no expectations whatsoever. So the man said, oh wow, somebody wanted to do this. Will you be able to do this? If I do the next day, he gave my number to the man.
Wow.
The man called me. Without even wasting a week or 2 days, the man started working with me.
Interesting.
Just like that.
Just like that.
So I just had
just
faith.
like that.
Faith has, I don't know how to even explain. Faith has really done so much for me. The last one that happened about faith in my life was I planned a 1 month tour for an artist in Ghana.
Okay.
Which turned out to be 6 months.
Yes.
It actually happened because of the COVID restrictions.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
We couldn't travel back to Nigeria. So the expenses was too much on me. I said, God, how am I going to do this? I was just, I didn't know who to call. I was frustrated. But I just had faith that God was going to come through for me.
Yes.
And before I knew it, somebody just volunteered to give us a house to stay.
Wow.
We started getting different support. We started getting events and stuff like that. I don't know how to explain.
I think, your story is, a story of once you can think it, you can achieve it.
Exactly.
Because if you don't, you think it, you do it, then you achieve it. Because you could have thought it and not even made any move.
Exactly.
But here you are, you were moving from one artist, 2, 3, 4, and you have a whole lot of international artists that you're managing.
Yes.
That's a feat for a young man like yourself, I'm sure people are looking at you and wondering,
yes. Even me trying to visualize myself, I don't even believe that I'll be able to do when you're seeing yourself growing, it motivates you to want to even do more. Have more faith. Because the Bible says, if your faith be small as mustard seed, you can move mountains.
Yes.
But people don't really understand. God was just trying to console us. You need to have big faith.
Big faith, to achieve big things.
If you have low current in your house, you can power some appliances in your house. But there are some certain appliances you cannot power.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
So the Bible also says in Matthew 9:18, if you read that portion, there was a ruler that went to Jesus and said, Master, my daughter is there. Can you follow me to my house and raise my daughter? Another woman went to Jesus and said, Master, if only I can just touch the hem of your garment. So the man would have said, Master, if you can just speak a word.
That's right.
Would have,
yes.
So you see, so it is the kind of faith that you have that determines the time and moment your blessings will come. Notwithstanding against the fact that God's timing and our timing differs. You understand? But the kind of faith that you have would automatically try to bring God's time closer to your time. So people don't understand this. The Bible says, if your faith is small as mustard seed, they just relax. But you have to study the word of God to increase your faith. You have to get close to God to understand, practicalize some of the things that you listen from the preachers and what you read from the Bible. You have to learn all of those things. Make a move. Don't just have faith. You can't just have faith and say, oh, I have faith. and you're just sitting down in your house, and you're expecting to get to Ikeja, but you're in the house, and you're expecting a miracle to happen. Faith without work is dead. So you need to have faith, walk towards your faith, and definitely a lot of things are going to happen in your life.
Yes.
Because you can't please God without faith.
Okay. So what I hear you hammering upon is the God factor.
Exactly.
For
God,
you, for your life. So that is very important for everybody, you know. So would you say that you discovered that this was your purpose in life? How did you know that this was what you wanted to do, or maybe what God wanted you to do?
I realized, I found out my purpose because I noticed some of the things I was doing it without stress. And doing those things, it was impacting people's lives. I was helping people.
Okay.
You understand? I wasn't doing it for my own personal interest.
Okay.
I was doing it for my personal gain.
Okay.
And I understood that the period I was doing some of the things I was doing, they were just coming into my, like for songwriting, for instance. I never knew I was going to be a songwriter.
Wow.
It just happened because another thing, I was hungry for it. So I started going to that direction.
Now you are losing me. You were hungry for it, but you didn't know you were going to be a songwriter.
Yes, I didn't know, but I just had it. I just had it.
Because it looked like two extremes.
I just had it in mind.
Okay.
So when I knew about it, I just started following that direction.
Okay.
So started coming. All of a sudden, I started getting inspiration. I didn't learn it from anywhere. I didn't go to anybody to say, "Oh, can you teach me how to write?" It just happened.
So once you conceive something, you put your mind to it. It can happen for you.
Yes, it will come to pass.
It will come to pass.
Definitely.
So that's what you're saying to people, that look, once it comes to you, whatever you want, it will come to you.
Yes.
It's only a matter of time.
It's a matter of time
before it comes to you. But of course, you have to be busy.
Yes, you have to be doing something.
Yes.
Don't just have it in your mind that, oh, I'm going to do this, or I want to be like this person.
Okay.
You just relax. You have to have the hunger for it.
Okay. So what does the management of the international artists, what does it entail?
Okay, so basically what I do for these guys is I handle PR for them.
Okay.
I get the interviews. I do a couple of promotions for them in Nigeria.
In Nigeria,
because the Nigerian music market has become so big.
Is that why you're doing most of your work in Nigeria now? Because you're from Ghana?
No, I'm from Nigeria.
Are you from Nigeria? You schooled in Ghana? Okay.
So they've noticed that the Nigerian market is getting bigger and bigger.
Okay.
So those guys, they want to penetrate the Nigerian market. So for God to, I believe God has been behind all of these things.
Okay.
Because for me to send those guys message and they responded was because they wanted it, not because of, how will I put it? It was like God knew the appointed time. He knew what they wanted.
Yes.
So he asked me to go to them that this is what they want. That's why it worked.
This is what they always say about you identifying a need.
Yes.
Because once you identify a need, and people see that you can bring value to the table.
Exactly.
They are ready, and because it's like they were waiting. They were looking for somebody that they could work with. Yes, everybody looks at the Nigerian market and believes that it is a huge market for them, but they need somebody who can help them to penetrate that market.
Exactly.
Wow. Awesome.
If I had looked at my fears, I wouldn't have reached out to those people.
Yes.
Because fear is a false evidence appearing to be real.
Yes.
Like I said, these guys are big, way big, like CC Winers. CC Winers is big. Because when I was small, when I never thought about entertainment.
Yes.
I was listening to music. So conducting, arranging interviews for that class of person.
Winers. You're doing it.
Mind blowing.
Honestly.
You get. So,
yes. And from what you're saying, it also shows me that you did not listen to negative things that people said. Because you know how it is that you want to approach international stars. you are a Nigerian, or you have to do with Nigeria or Africa.
No
people will
profile.
say that you didn't have a profile.
Yes.
Some people will say, how dare you? You know that, how will they listen to you?
Exactly.
How do they know that it's not one scammer? You know, because people say that.
God is involved.
You know, so it's really amazing that you went to them and they answered you, and that business relationship opened, and you're doing so well in it. From one artist, you're managing like over 10 international artists now. You're managing also the local ones, both in Nigeria and Ghana. Wow. You see why we call you a global brand ambassador, because you're working between Nigeria, Ghana, the UK, you know, and you're such a young man. You know, I say to people that we all can have lion hearts. You know, once you know that you have God behind you, you know, there's nothing you cannot try to go for. You know, in fact, try and see. Just try. Not just think that, oh, it's not going to work. You're already telling yourselves all manner of stories.
How does faith come? Faith comes from hearing the word of God. And how does faith lives? Faith lives from hearing the negative words from the devil. So that's just it.
Faith over fear. Wow. Interested. So your words to people out there will always be that.
Have faith. Never replace your faith with fear. So it's best to keep your faith intact.
So are you looking at getting more artists into your horizon or into your net, or
Yes, I've been trying to reach out to some other bigger guys.
Okay.
But, I realized that I could sing too.
Okay.
It's not just about helping other artists.
Okay.
So I decided to do my own song.
Okay, so you've discovered yourself in what you were doing.
Yes, I've discovered I can sing, I can write songs.
Okay.
So whilst I'm doing other things, what's next? I need to expand. Don't just relax.
What's next?
Yes.
So you must always ask yourself, what's next?
Yes, every day.
Okay.
No matter what I've done, I feel I've not done anything.
I need you to come again on that. No matter what you have done, you feel you haven't done anything.
Yes.
Wow.
Because
that's a mantra.
Yeah. Every day I'm thinking of new things to do.
Okay.
New things, new people to reach out to. Because this life, I feel relationship is key.
Okay.
Your relationship will determine your net worth.
Your relationship will determine your net worth. Wow.
Because relationship can take you from nothing to something.
Wow.
Connection.
Wow.
Connection can. It's very expensive. Don't joke with relationships.
Don't joke with relationships. Yes. It's expensive to joke with relationships.
You can open doors that your money cannot open.
Wow.
Yes. Relationship.
That you can always leverage upon.
Yes.
You know, it's amazing that you say that, because if we're going to look at the story of you and I, you know, it's an amazing one, because you just reached out to me on Instagram, and here we are today, you know, and now we have such a bond. This is mother and son relationship. And you know, I'm always amazed when you say mama. I'm all like, oh, you know, I say to people that I have apart from my biological son, I have many sons, and I'm grateful to God, you know, for bringing you into my life. And well done. And I feel like a proud mama, you know, like you're doing so well, you know, these amazing things and everything. And like you say, it can only be God. Yes, you know, it can only be God who picks a young man and decides that I want to put you in the face of international artists and bring you to managing them. You know, it's not, there's nobody you're going to tell what you're doing that will not wait and listen to you, you know, because it's not anybody who can come and say, oh, I manage all these artists. It's not just anybody who can say that.
Because this generation, nobody wants to listen to you if you've not done anything.
That's right.
They just want to, who are you? Have you done this? Have you done that? Then makes them want to listen to you.
Yeah.
But
So
if you don't have anything,
you know, there's something that you said. I don't want us to be silent on that. This generation, nobody. I need you to repeat it to them so that they can hear very well.
so
Yes.
this generation doesn't want to listen to you if you've not done anything.
Nobody wants to listen to you if you have not done anything.
Even if you have the capacity to do it,
yes,
you've not done it. There's a difference between I can do it.
I have done it. They have to know, because some, they just sit down and I can do this, I can do that. But have you done it?
That's what you have to do.
You have to do it.
Take that bold step. Take action.
And of course, so many doors have been opened onto you.
Yeah.
Things unimaginable to small minds.
There was a certain time.
Yes.
I could vividly remember. A woman just sent me 50,000.
Wow.
I didn't do anything. I don't know this woman from Adam. She just sent me, support your music, support what you're doing.
Wow.
Wow. How? Like, I've not met this woman before. I've not done anything for this woman. I don't know. She's not seen me before. She just sent me money. She's based in the US.
Wow. Wow. There are good people out there. Yes. Good people out there who support good causes. They see what you're doing and they say, we can see that he's a young man, so let's support him. That's why the fact that you're making money from all these big stars. So. Anyway, that's the awesomeness of you believing in yourself and believing in your creator, that there's nothing he cannot do with you and make out of you, which you have proven from, everything you're doing now, So where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
See myself all over the world.
All over the world.
Not me handling PRs for all these big artists.
Okay.
I want to see myself doing things by myself. I want to see myself impacting lives.
Okay.
I can motivate people.
Okay.
Like a motivational speaker. I want to see myself motivating people.
So there are many doors that are waiting to be opened by you.
I want to see myself doing unimaginable things. Traveling around the world. That's just...
You're already traveling around the world though, with all the all the artists you're managing and all that, So what it also says to me is that there is a lot of benefit in technology.
Yeah.
I mean, because these are people that live in a different part of the world, and you didn't have to go and see them physically before you made the connection.
So people don't understand that this generation, a lot of things have been made easy. You get
a lot of things have been made easy.
Some people are using social media in the wrong way. Because social media has actually brought a lot of people closer.
Yes.
So you should take advantage of that opportunity.
We are examples of that.
You don't go on Instagram and start checking people's pictures. Just looking at, if you're a male, you're looking at females. If you're a female, you're looking at males, just checking on necessary things. Rather, utilize it and do networking. Connect with people. When you see there are some persons that what they do correlates with what you're doing. Try to reach out to them. You don't, as a guy, you don't just reach out to women because you want to have something to do with them. But reach out to them with positive mindset. You get because you can meet somebody today, and 2 years time, that person can change your life with a connection.
Wow. You can meet somebody today and in 2 years time, they change your life.
Yes.
Especially when you want to be a global brand ambassador.
Yeah.
You have to be looking for people who can transform you from where you are into where you want to be.
Yeah. You don't just say, I met this person today, and you're automatically wanting something out from the person. You have to build the relationship. Be patient. Because definitely, as you're creating a relationship, with time, the person might be having a conversation with somebody, and the person might be asking, oh, what can I get this kind of person? Can I get this? Do you have a carpenter friend? Do you have a bricklayer friend? Do you have an artist? And definitely because of the relationship that you've created with the person, definitely they will recommend you.
Okay.
So that's one of the benefits of creating relationships.
So, you know, these relationships is such a powerful thing because now, with you, I mean, because you know how Cece Winers has sung, I love you, Lord, your goodness of God, your goodness is running. I'm sure there are some people who are thinking, oh, you know, if only I could get Cece Winers to sing at my daughter's wedding or something, you know. So you have bridged that gap. So you know you can always So what I do is since I handle PR for them in Nigeria. They have a management, so I have direct link with them. Okay. So it's easy if somebody wants them. If she's available because she's very busy. Okay. I can help them out. Okay. But they still have to pay for consultations because it takes time to. I don't just have to waste my time. You're bringing value now. Yes.
I won't just waste my time and start sending emails and say, oh, will it be available? How much are you charging? Okay. You have to pay me first. Yes. Pay me for consultation. And then I will confirm if she's not available. I've taken your money and you cannot beat me for that.
But I mean, you have done something.
Yes, that's the essence of working hard to get that contact, that connection.
So which is also relationship.
Yes.
Because that is the relationship that you're harnessing upon.
Yes, because there was a comedian in the States that I worked with. I assisted him with a couple of stuff. He recommended me to what they call it, Mary, Erica Campbell. Okay. Yes, so he recommended me to them. Okay. So because of what I did. What
you did for him. Because that's another point you have brought out. So referrals come out of you delivering a good job.
Exactly.
Exactly. So once you do well, people will recommend you to other people.
Even if the person that you've done the thing for doesn't say it, somebody will go to the person and ask, please, who did this thing for you?
Exactly.
So your work will speak without you being there.
Will speak for you without you being there.
Exactly.
Amazing. You know, I'm taking so many nuggets. So many nuggets, you know, and that's really amazing. I'm so happy, you know, with what you're doing, and we can only wish you well, and we know that you will certainly take more territories, because what you've done is you've conquered territories. There's still more waiting, and you're ready to take on those territories. You know, want to see you managing Chinese artists and things like that, you know, and everything like that. So it's a big, you know, the world is becoming smaller and smaller, like I say to people. So people like you are making us realize that somebody can be in the US, in the UK, in China, wherever they are, in any part of the world, and we can still work together. So the world is becoming really...
And there's this funny thing that sometimes I just don't laugh, because there are people who, in the States, you know, they are living together, but they don't have access to these people. But so, you know, what I'm trying to explain is your location or wherever you are is not a barrier to achieving greatness.
You have to come again on that. Your location is not a barrier
to
achieving greatness.
Because even those guys over there that are close to these people, when they come to me, they see some of the things that I do. How? Like, this person is in my like we're in Lagos together. I can't have access to you, but somebody in Port Harcourt is having access to you. How? So it's just God.
And you know, so you cannot be thinking small. You know, no matter what, you cannot be thinking small. And that's why we do this, what we do. You know, for you to know that you are on a journey, and in your journey, you cannot be thinking small, because there's nothing that stops you from being the best you that was created by God.
Just start. Enjoy the process.
Just start.
Don't compare
enjoy
yourself
the process.
To anybody. Never compare yourself. Just stay on your lane, because you're not running.
I like that. Stay on your lane.
You're not in a race or a competition with anybody. Just yourself.
Yes.
Look in the mirror and motivate yourself.
Look in the mirror and motivate yourself. You know, I always say to people that if nobody praises you, please praise yourself. Like you said, look in the mirror and motivate yourself. You know, I like to stand and, you know, pat myself in the back and say, you were wonderfully created, you know?
Yeah. But during the growing process,
yes,
nobody wants to celebrate you. That's like the most painful part of the journey.
During the growing process,
nobody wants
to celebrate you.
A lot of people will
you actually, you're hitting a ball. You are hitting a point now, you know, because you're actually speaking to us on the set. we had such, you know, a huge discussion about this. You know that yes. So nobody wants to celebrate you.
It's not like they are not seeing what you're doing. They are seeing it, but they overlook it because, you know, a seed will never produce anything. Rather, when it has grown and become a tree, then it starts bearing fruit. And people will definitely go and start
plucking the fruits. Yes.
That's it.
So people want to see your fruits before they
get involved. Nobody wants to suffer with it.
That's right.
They always want to be in the limelight with you. I'm behind this person's success. I'm behind this person's glory. That's just what they want. So you ignore all of these things. Focus on yourself, because when you focus, you follow one cause onto success. Just focus. So focus is key. Yes. It's very important, very necessary. Wow. Like I said, I'm just picking up so many nuggets. You know, it's like I'm in a school, you know, where I'm picking up things that are really mind-blowing. And like I said, for such a young man as you to be thinking this wide, this far, this deep, you know, it can only be God, like you have said. You know, because He gives enablement. And I pray for you that you continually, you know, walk in alignment with God, and you will not depart from that path that He has set for you. And it can only be bigger and better things, right? Yeah. Thank you so much, Joseph, for doing this with us. You know, like I said, I'm sure somebody somewhere, you know, would have been inspired and encouraged by just this chat that we have had, you know, believing, now knowing that there are no limitations, you know, and you can do anything that you set out to do, and you're not restricted by location, like you said. There are no boundaries, you know. The world has become a village, you know, a small place. You can reach out to anybody. Harness the power of technology to reach out to anybody who is in the field that you're interested in. And once you offer value, they will look for you, you know. Nobody ignores any valuable person. Nobody ignores any valuable person. And there's something that people don't understand. When you see a big man, don't be scared that the big man doesn't need you. Don't be scared. Every big man needs something. Every big man needs something. There's something he or she is lacking. You may not figure it out, but just approach. Try your best. Just make that move. It's very important. Make that move. Hey, make that move. Right now. Make that move. Honestly, you know, it's been an interesting time, you know, speaking with you. Like I said, I've picked up nuggets. Sure, people have picked up nuggets. They're inspired, they're encouraged, and well, thank you for doing this. But before we go, there's something that we do on the Now Show, Joseph, which I'm sure you've seen. So we have what we call the last word, where, you know, you tell our viewers something. They may not remember everything we've discussed, but I doubt if anyone will forget, you know, this nuggets. Really a young person, an upcoming person who is thinking, where next for me? What can I do? You know, I'm sure they'll be inspired by this. But your last word, Joseph, can be a one-liner, a two-liner, something that you want to leave the viewers with. Your last word. Okay, so what I'll just tell you at this point is have faith. Never replace your faith with fear. Because when you have faith, you have full assurance in the heart. When you have faith, you face all issues to heaven. Fear is a false evidence appearing to be real. Never take that.
God bless you. And start. Before I go, you have to start. Just start. Don't wait until I have this certain amount of money before you start up that business or whatever you want to do. Or don't wait until you get all the necessary requirements to start up whatever you want to do. Just start. Because the God that we serve will never disappoint you. Jeremiah 25:11, the Bible says, the thought that he has for you is of good and not of evil, to provide you a future and hope. God bless you.
Wow. Just start. You think it, do it, you achieve it. Until we come your way again on the Now Show, I'm your regular host, Abosede Osho, signing off with Joseph Briggs. Thank you for doing this with us. Thank you.
Don't forget to like this video. And if you haven't, subscribe to the Now Show channel today and hit the notification bell so that you do not miss any video that is uploaded. Thank you for watching.